MSNSportsNet.com, we welcome you to the United Bank Playbook. Tony Caridi along with Mountaineer basketball coach Bob Huggins as West Virginia gets set for a busy weekend taking on the Louisville Cardinals. And Hugs, obviously the setback against Notre Dame on Wednesday night was a very tough one for you, for the entire team, for the program. How did you begin that process of rebuilding them back the day after?
Well, they were pretty good. I think KJ and Truck, I thought, were really good with our younger guys, and every time they kind of wanted to slow down, they kept saying, come on, we got to go. And I thought Truck was particularly good at trying to get those guys back up.
Kevin Jones, last couple of games, percentage-wise, hasn't been where he had been. You're going to get asked a lot. You think he's getting tired?
Probably. You know, but he's going to have all summer to rest. You know, we don't have any choice, Tony. I mean, he's got to play, and Truck's got to play, and Dennis has got to play. And are they tired? Sure, I'm sure they're tired. But honestly, I don't think that had a lot to do with some of the shots that we missed. I mean, KJ didn't get his head on the rim, which happens. I mean, I went through that with Fortson, I went through that with Wingfield, I went through that with Kenyon, you know, and it's a matter of going back in and emphasizing and them concentrating on it. And actually, we scored second half because we got our head on the rim. And that was a big emphasis talking at halftime, is get your head on the rim.
When you went back and looked at the first half of the Notre Dame game, was it as simple as saying, hey, we had looks, we just didn't put the ball in the hole?
Well, Aaron Brown had 3 great looks. I mean, just 3 absolutely great looks that he, you know, at one time was making, and they weren't even close. Truck had a couple good looks. I didn't think he had any good looks the second. Well, he did. He had one good look and the ball slipped out of his hand. But he had a couple good looks, didn't go down. KJ, I mean, when has KJ missed those shots, you know, those foul line shots when he flashes in the zone? We had pretty good looks. We just didn't get it down. And we wanted to throw it close, which we did in the second half, which we got away from in the first half.
Yeah. Talk to me about Louisville. Rested, playing extremely well. Typical Rick Pitino team or not?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they are. They not as deep maybe as what they generally are, but you know, our schedule's been crazy. We've had 5 one-day preps. You know, we play a really hard game on Wednesday, turn around, play on Saturday, and somebody rests for 2 more days. It's just the inequities in the schedule, and it's not, I'm not blaming anybody. It's just it happens when people don't have their own arenas, and you have to kind of, you know, play whenever they can play, and TV dictates a lot of that. And, you know, naturally we want to be on TV, but we've had some really, really hard turnarounds.
Absolutely. And looking ahead, you're in the Big 12 for a season. Is there more of symmetry to a schedule?
Yeah, there is, because everybody has their own arenas. There's not anybody in the Big 12 doesn't have their own arena.
Yeah, that'll make things easier.
I mean, TV still dictates things. You're still going to play some Saturday, Mondays, and you want to do that because that's Big Monday. But it's not quite as crazy as what it is in the Big East.
Looking down the road, 6 league wins right now. 9 gets you in, 10's a lock.
No, 3 gets. I mean, 9 gets us in. 9's a lock. I mean, I can't imagine with 9 wins we're not a lock.
Got work to do.
We got some work to do, but you know, I mean, everybody goes through it where you don't make shots, and we've gone through it for a good period of time here, and I think maybe it's finally hit home with some of our freshmen that you shoot your way out of a slump in practice, you don't do it in the game.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll start going in on Saturday.
I think they will. I really do. I think they will.
Sellout crowd going to be on hand, West Virginia and Louisville. Coverage on MSN Radio. For Bob Huggins, I'm Tony Caridi, and this has been the United Bank Playbook on MSNSportsNet.com.